Welcome to Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Karina.
And I'm Julia! Yeah!
Woo!
We got the music.
The
music is in us.
It's all around us.
It's a High School Musical episode?
Yes!
No.
Camp Rock.
No.
Glee.
No.
Phantom of the Opera.
We're talking about good music today.
I said Phantom of the Opera.
We got this suggestion from the
Cats
one...
2019.
We got this suggestion from the one and only Al Cortez,
Whoa.
who you may know as making Drawfee animations on YouTube. You can check out Al's channel. We'll put a link to it in the description. Here's a little thing.
Is this suggestion what Al said?
This is what Al said.
Wow.
Much like the channel, Al said, expand the album cover challenge. There's this thing on Photoshop that lets you expand a picture using AI, but I personally think that's kind of lame. I want real artists to do it this time.
Yeah.
I want y'all to take an album cover and then expand beyond the original borders.
We agree, Al.
We agree, and that's what we're going to do. I've prepared 3 album covers, and we're each going to get one, and you're going to show what's happening around that album cover.
Whoa.
So Nathan, I'm going to give you a random number 1 to 3.
Okay.
You're going to do number 2.
Number 2, that's what I would have picked.
Dookie.
Oh.
So this album cover is Deloused in the Comatorium by the Mars Volta. And it came to mind to me originally because this golden head on a plate is projecting off screen
Yeah.
something. And I thought, I sure would love to know. I've always wondered what it's getting up to.
Is this person crying?
They might be.
Is there just a person crying here?
Well, the golden head situation has gotten out of hand.
It would make me cry.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on under the table either.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot to expand
Oh my.
here. So I guess let's just start with some lines to expand.
Yeah, let's just get into it because
Yeah.
I think this is, and also the album, notoriously very confusing lyrically. So I think maybe this will help clarify.
Oh yeah, this
to listeners
for sure. As someone who's very familiar with the Mars Volta
Yeah.
and all of the planets Volta.
Every Volta.
Nathan knows
Even the minor ones.
Yeah.
he knows voltas you can't even imagine the voltas this guy has.
Yeah. So there's a shape here that we don't really know what it's the rest of that is. This here, then there's this is like another like sort of bed sort of coming out this direction. Yeah, this looks like a
Yes, some kind of like surgery looking room.
surgery looking ass room.
Yeah.
That's funny you should say surgery room.
Mhm.
Because I pulled up the lyrics to a Mars Volta song. Sun et lumière.
Yeah, the lyrics don't make any sense.
Well, I can read you the whole lyrics of the song because they're pretty short.
Go ahead.
Clip side of the pink eye flight. I'm not the percent you think survives. I need sanctuary in the pages of this book. Gestating with all the other rats. Nurse said that my skin will need a graft. I am a pockmarked shapes.
Clearly you can't read the lyrics.
I am of pockmarked shapes. The vermin you need to loathe. That's all the words to that song.
I don't understand what you're not understanding.
It's about being a rat that everyone hates.
Yeah, with pink eye.
Yeah, it's about being a rat with pink eye that everyone hates.
Yeah, what's
Very
so complicated
relatable.
about that?
And I think that rat is not, obviously present on the album cover. So maybe the rat is here
With pink
somewhere.
I prefer, another song that talks about a pink-eyed vermin, which is pink-eyed vermin.
That's not the song.
What is?
Why not? I mean, it is.
What are you referencing?
She's referencing Coheed and Cambria.
Oh, I thought you were trying to do a jukebox hero, and I was like, what a reach.
Julia always references Good Eye Sniper.
It's
And-
so easy to reference.
And no one ever knows what she's talking about except me.
It's a good song.
It's a great song. I just know that people aren't going to get it.
Case in point.
Case in point, Karina and Nathan.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well,
Although,
Nathan's drawing.
I also guarantee you, by that same token, some people will get it.
Thank you.
And to those people,
That's for them.
they're going to have a little special time.
You should
Yeah.
tell us if you got it or didn't get it. Please. I'm so curious.
Let us know.
There's a lot of perspective happening in this.
I don't
image.
think you need to like worry about it too much.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be like a Manet where the perspective changes, at certain points for no reason.
It could just be a drawing and you make it up.
It's a commentary.
You're right.
You, the viewer, are drunk looking at a fellow drunk man.
Well, I think there's more of these heads in this room. I
Oh.
think.
Okay.
I think that like we've got one down here for sure.
Oh?
So this is how they watch movies. Maybe. They have
Maybe.
like a head for each movie.
Yeah.
It's presupposing what if instead of making like CDs or DVDs, we made heads that had the movies in them.
I can't really make heads or tails.
Nice.
You can't
Where's
make tails?
Tails can be here.
Yeah, heads is here, but where's tails?
Tails is. Well, yeah. I mean, there's
another surgery bed and
Yeah.
he's on it. Dissected.
I think Tails is just going to sort of be in the foreground.
Yeah,
Taking
he's
up
just
as
come
much
in.
of the
Yeah.
image as possible. Being like, hi, viewer.
No, he's looking into the room. He's entered with
Oh.
us. He's opened the door and we're behind him.
Okay,
Where's
so
Sonic?
This
we're
is the AU
Yeah.
of Sonic's butthole saga. He exits the closet and this is what he
It's
sees.
like this is not the room whose closet I went into.
Yeah, it's
Tails.
like the Howl's door with the dial. It went to the Mars Volta wedge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tails gets trolled. No, Tails gets isekai'd
I've heard
to
of
the Mars Volta planet.
I've heard of Howl's Moving Castle, but Mars Moving Volta.
Olive knocked my headphones on the floor.
Oh, Olive, that's what I do.
You're so funny, Olive.
I tried to stop her, but I couldn't do it in time.
Yeah, she saw you coming and sped up.
I really like the second head you've drawn is
Yeah.
looking at Tails like, oh, hey, Tails.
Hey, man.
Howl's moving.
Oh, welcome back.
Everyone asks Howl's moving castle, but never why moving
Wise moving castle. Hey, wise moving castle?
What up with that?
What up with that? Castle's supposed to stay still.
Yeah,
Wise moving.
that's so unusual. Pretty odd.
Oh, there's the tail.
There's
One
a
of
tail.
Tails.
One of Tails's tails.
One of his famous
His
tales.
titular tails.
I think maybe there's another door here with another person.
It's also tails. There's like a continuum going on
This is the
here.
heads and tails.
Yeah, this is the heads and tails room.
Dude, I would be so scared if I opened a door into this room and then at the other side another door opened and it was also me
Yeah.
And you were Tails.
and I was Tails. I looked down
and
on
they
Tails.
were tails.
from Sonic.
And you
Yeah.
have two tails, like in the title of your name.
In the title of You Name.
This is becoming like one of those art house, like 70s art house movies that doesn't make any sense. But you're like, I feel like I should be learning something or understanding what
Yeah.
the story is. And they're like, nah, it's not about the story. It's about how it
It's
makes
about
you feel.
It's about the tails.
Yeah.
It's about the tales.
It makes you say, someday there will be a website where people will make long videos explaining to me what
Yeah.
this means.
But until that day,
Until that day, I'm just going to pretend I know.
I'll just be stupid.
Another one of the heads.
Nathan's really going in on this.
Yeah.
There's just
I
there's a
love it.
lot of. You made it so small, the album
Yeah.
image.
You're going to need to add so many more tails.
Well, you don't have to fill
in.
up like the whole canvas if you don't
I
want to.
do.
You could have even made it bigger if you wanted to.
I didn't.
There could
I
be a head
didn't
that's
know that.
flying at us in the top left corner, taking up that whole quadrant.
Or it could just be another tails
I am curious.
flying at us because
Yeah.
he can fly.
Oh, true.
With his
He can do
tails.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
Using
And-
his tails.
Hence the name.
I'm curious to see what the movie is.
Yeah.
Ratatouille?
Yo, you watching Ratatouille in there?
I'm pretty sure it's it's the Sonic movie, right?
Whoa.
Which one?
The one with Tails.
So 2?
So
Two.
2.
Sonic 2, the movie?
Or the stinger at the end of the first
It's
one.
just the stinger.
Oh, so they're like Tails walks in right at the end. Dude, can you imagine how freaking psyched those heads would be if they're watching the Sonic movie? They get to the ending stinger where Tails shows up and then Tails really walks in.
Oh my
Walked
god.
into the movie theater at my screening. You didn't do that at yours.
They're going to be like, whoa, they're going to be pogging. Nathan, make these heads pogging.
Not the bottom one though. I need him to stay that way.
Yeah.
It's very funny to me.
God, I think I was talking about this with my brother. He was saying like when they do another space mission, it's probably going to end up being streamed on like NASA's official Twitch. And just imagine the rocket taking off and everyone's just pogging in chat.
You see a few truck Legoshis.
No. Actually, yes. If they ever live stream, a space mission, some of you need to show up and spam truck Legoshi.
We're counting on you.
It's the only thing, though. Nothing else.
Nothing else.
How quickly would scientists descend into like a crisis spiral if their discoveries were explained live on Twitch and they had to see like a live chat's reaction and being like, but this isn't wait, hold on.
Yeah, just
Okay,
like
hold
that.
on.
You're close. You're close.
Okay, it would be like, okay, kids would be going in being like, but this isn't Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, where's Luigi?
Yeah.
Waluigi in space?
Is this the new Smash Brothers character?
Put Waluigi on the rocket.
Everyone's just typing fake.
You've forgotten the thing that they really do, which is they type ZZZZZ when they're bored of what's currently happening and want it to change to something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good.
And they just say next, 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 next. People like to be horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's no consequences for it on the internet.
Well, the consequence is inside of themselves. They are slowly rotting from within.
Damn.
They hit the age of like 24 and they go, oh God, that was so cringe.
Yeah.
Why was that so cringy?
They get to the point in their lives where they have to do something for the first time ever of any consequence. And then someone says one shitty thing to them and they have a complete emotional breakdown.
Yeah.
Yo! Well, now the one head that's not pogging, I have to know what it's thinking.
I'm more of a Knuckles fan.
He's thinking next. He's thinking Z. They're all on plates, though. That's important.
Yeah. So this is what the Mars Volta was actually singing about.
Yeah.
It's when you're at a movie premiere as just a head and multiple Tailses walks into the room.
Tails. Imagine being in a movie theater and like just multiple people in Tails costumes enter like one
simultaneously.
Yeah, like all at once, but like like one at a time.
Yeah, from like every exit, every entrance.
Like that's hell. You're not in a movie theater. You're in hell.
Yeah, you're in hell. Sorry.
It's over for you, dude.
That one face planted.
Someone left that one in the wrong position.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. He's missing the reveal. He's like, who is it? Who is it? Someone told me who entered the movie theater.
He's late night watching television, wondering how he got in this position. You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
Yeah.
What's the next line? Something is it love. I really like Tails.
Maybe more of these weird light fixtures around.
Oh, yeah.
Right, because it's a surgery room.
It's a surgery movie theater.
Yeah. Well, it's coincidentally a movie theater because one of them's a projector.
That's the next step up from like the dine-in movie. You can go there and like get an
surgery.
operation.
Yeah, while you watch your favorite movie.
Yeah, like a dental cleaning or like,
I solved it.
Yeah.
I solved it.
What?
The golden boy is projecting He's projecting.
So you're saying like he's emotionally projecting.
Like what people do to us?
Yeah.
Just like that.
I turn to the camera and wink. Fade to black.
This is you, viewer. You're the golden egg boy. It even makes more sense because the viewer is like the golden egg because they make us money. Without them, we would not have a job. But also, they're projecting
We should dial it back.
onto us.
Oh, it's the ceiling tails.
Yeah, this is when he shows up in the movie.
In
Yeah.
the movie, he's like,
This is a really good Tails
Yeah,
drawing.
it is.
Hello.
Peeking in sideways at the top of the canvas. Yeah.
he's like on his phone or whatever he is at the end of the movie. Right? He's like, oh my God, Sonic. Haha.
Who the fuck is that?
Tails!
It's me, Tails. Haha. Tails is the only voice actor that they kept the same from the games, right?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Good.
At least there was one Tails.
He's filming us. It's okay. You're drawing at like the wildest angle, Nathan. It's like
It makes
you're
sense.
doing great.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's right.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about having to render this and getting a headache, but it's gonna be good.
Make
That's the
most of it
problem.
black.
That's the problem for your future, Nathan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably will.
Yeah, just make a stylistic choice.
Yeah. It has to be dark in order for the projector to work.
Yeah.
This is all in shadow.
Yeah, 90% of it's in shadow. In shadow.
I love Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh yeah.
It is in Shadow's mind. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like in his stomach.
Oh, well.
Whoa. So much meaning, so deep.
Look, I know what Sonic fan art looks like.
You can fix all that later, Nathan. You don't
You're
have to do it
panicking.
right
You're
now. You don't have to
panicking.
do it right now.
Okay. I just
Fixes it. This is funny.
I'd like to see AI figure that out.
I don't
True,
think they
yeah.
They
can.
can't.
It
AI
cannot.
replicate this image. It's impossible. You've truly made art.
Yeah.
Thank
work,
you,
Nathan.
Nathan.
Thank
Good work,
you.
Nathan.
I'd love for Karina to do one now, if we could.
Yeah.
Karina,
What?
I would like for you, please, to do number one.
Number one. Oh my god.
This is, of course, Trout Mask Replica by Captain Beefheart.
Of course.
And the image on the album is
There it goes.
that is the Trout Mask replica right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
But I liked this one because A, it's silly, and B, it looks like the Trout Man is, shouting to someone.
Oh, see,
He's doing.
I saw it as like whenever someone spots Karina in the wild and they're like, I love Drawfee. And she's like, thanks. And then runs away.
Do you think Trout Mask Replica is a fan of Drawfee?
Oh, I hope so.
Hey, just want to say I'm a big fan.
Okay, have a good rest of your day.
Have a good rest of your day.
I guess he is shouting.
Well, it's giving same hat.
It is same hat.
That's why I moved him down there.
Same Trout Mask Replica.
Same. Yeah, exactly.
And this is why we had you host today's episode, Jacob.
Yeah, we get it. You listen to music.
You know about music
Yeah, some might say I listen to music.
and culture.
Some might say I'm culture.
Okay, let's not get cocky.
I'm culture guy.
Yeah, me? I'm just a culture guy. I know things and stuff about
Yeah.
the world and people.
And now down to our culture expert, Jacob.
As long as the things and stuff you need me to know about are guitar-based music albums from the last 50 years,
Yeah.
then I got you there. If you get outside of that jurisdiction, I don't got you anymore. If you want to know about movies, you talk to David. If you want to know about
Plays, you go to David.
plays, you go to David. You want to know about musicals? That's David.
That's
still.
David.
Yeah. If you want to know about most things, you go to
Yeah,
David.
Go to David for most
David
things.
knows a lot.
David is genuinely
lot.
cultured
Yeah.
in the arts.
And their vast cultural knowledge base is what they draw upon to edit.
Yeah. Anytime there's like a real deep cut in the edit, It's because David knows
Because
things.
David knows a thing.
Yeah.
Far more than the rest of us.
But we're silly, though.
We're silly little guys.
Yeah.
That's what we bring to the table.
Yeah.
So what about that? If you want to know how to be a silly little friend,
You've come to the right place.
you come on to the right place, Buckaroo.
So is it another trout mask?
Yeah, same trout mask.
So which one's
replica.
Which one's the trout mask and which one's the replica?
They're both replicas.
Oh.
who's the originator?
Yeah.
We don't know. All we know is the replica. I
Maybe
guess the
this-
original is
maybe
like
this one's the original, and then this one is like gonna kill him.
Oh, so the one on the left is yelling like trout mask replica.
Oh yeah, that's what he's saying.
That's what he's saying to this one.
Yeah.
This guy's like, haha, yeah, that's me.
as he pulls a Italian cold steel Cinquedea from behind his back.
Not
Yeah.
again.
It's time.
There can only be one trout mask wearer.
Yeah. Trout mask replica and Italian cold steel Cinquedea have similar energies.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both powerful.
3-word,
Yeah.
except cold steel is 1 word.
Yeah, it's hyphenated.
Although I imagine that the
Explains to you what words are.
the Cinquedea, you know, the irony there is that it's not good at dealing with fish. It's not like an ideal fish knife.
It's just a mask. They're not really fish.
Yeah, I hate to do this to you, Julia, but that's not a real fish. That's a man.
But look at his face.
That's not his real face. It's a mask.
Yeah, it's a trout mask.
Yeah.
And it would
Okay.
there would be irony, and it's steely.
Cold steely.
It's
and
cold
steely.
steely. Yeah, but there's irony in steely.
No, this isn't a Steely Dan album cover.
Oh,
This is Captain Beefheart.
I like
Is Captain Beefheart a cow?
No, he's a man. He just has a beef heart and a trout mask.
Wait, hold on. Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
yeah.
So you're okay. Let me get through this. The trout mask is not. He's not a trout.
No.
He's wearing a mask.
Yes.
But we all wear masks,
Mm-hmm.
That's so true.
and
Every day
we
of my
are
life.
all human,
Mhm.
and we have the faces we do.
Yeah.
So we
Well-
look human, but we're also wearing masks of human. So trout mask could be a trout wearing a trout mask, since we all wear masks.
That's true.
You mean like a metaphorical mask?
he could take off the trout mask, and his face is also a trout's
We already
face.
established that he's a man with a cow's heart.
It could be like a double bluff. You know, he's like, oh, I'm not actually a trout. I'm wearing a trout mask. And then he takes it off, and actually there is a trout under
It's
there.
like a hiding in plain sight
Exactly.
sort of tactic.
Yeah. It's a way of saying, like, there's no fish here. Look, haha, no fish would wear this mask.
Yeah, that would be ridiculous.
That would be ridiculous.
It'd be refishulous.
Or
Nope.
fishulous.
No. I don't know about that one, buddy.
Don't be officialist.
Let's get you back to bed, Nathan.
Nathan, that joke sounded kind of fishy.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
I wish I were a trout
Same.
so that I could get killed for food and not have to be listening to this shit.
Hey, were there trout in Animal Crossing?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's trout.
Oh, yeah, the golden trout.
Isn't there rainbow trout too?
Rainbow
There's a-
trout. Yeah.
Yeah. I forget. It's been a while. I never finished catching all of them. It's too hard. It's too
Well, it takes
many.
like a full year of
Yeah.
of real life to do it.
I never
they're
got to the end
seasonal.
boss.
Yeah, because they're seasonal.
Yeah. Weird that they're seasonal even before they come out of the water. Seems like it would ruin the taste.
Well, it's salt water.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Fuck off.
I'm getting angrier and angrier as this episode goes on.
Nathan and I have joined forces to cause violence against you
You're
specifically.
doing harm. This is harmful.
But this is a good drawing.
Yeah. He
At
kind
least
of looks
we
like he's
have that.
voguing. I love that.
He's doing the same thing back.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Oh, they're
start
they're
waving
doing
at
like the
people.
Marx Brothers thing where he's pretending that it's a mirror.
To confuse him.
To confuse
Yeah,
him.
so
He's
he
like,
can
I
kill
don't,
him.
I don't remember there being a mirror here, but he's.
It's the middle of the street.
Yeah, why would I put a mirror here? I don't know. Guess I did, though.
Oh, there's the Cinque Dia.
Yeah.
You don't know what's coming for you, Trout Mask.
In shadow.
The replica becomes the Trout Mask. Same Trout Mask.
Same mask. He's gone. No, I don't like that tail.
Yeah. Just a typical day in New York City.
Yeah. We all been there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of doppelgangers in today's episode.
Yeah.
It's kind of unnerving.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like one of us is going to walk in the room any second now.
Don't.
We do
Don't.
have 2 almost identical looking cats.
Oh my God, that's scary.
Yeah.
Maybe they're the same cat.
Maybe they're the same cat this whole
No.
time.
Cat mask replica.
Okay, did I do it?
Yeah.
Stupid drawing.
I love it. I think it's very fun.
Yeah.
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 Well, we got one left.
Let me
And I
out.
would love for Julia to do it.
Yeah.
Julia,
Hello.
I had to slip a classic in here.
Okay.
I feel like it wouldn't be this episode without this album cover in it.
Okay.
Do you have any guesses as to what it might be before you turn it on?
Tchaikovsky's.
No.
Is it Abbey Road?
No.
Is it Debussy?
No. Go ahead and reveal it. It's number 3.
Is it is it Pink Floyd?
No.
The guy who's on fire?
No.
The Wiggles.
No.
Is it that poster that was in all of the dorm rooms of all the Pink Floyd albums on the Naked Ladies?
No, but I did have that poster.
All right.
Damn.
Reveal
What
it.
number?
3. It's, of course, King Crimson's
Yeah.
iconic album cover for In the Court of the Crimson King.
In the court of the Crimson King.
One of the most expandable album covers of all time because it is so zoomed in on this horrible face.
Oh, I can't wait to see what Julia does with this.
We got eyebrows.
I am happy that this one came to Julia and as the final one. It feels appropriate.
Yeah.
I mean, Julia could have gotten the room.
That probably would have been better for you.
Nathan's like, yeah, imagine Julia got one with the background. Huh. It's crazy. It's crazy that didn't happen and it happened to someone else.
Just sort of make a character that the face is already drawn for. Wow, that seems like a fun drawing challenge.
Draw like a fish on a red background.
Seems like that might have been fun. For
I'm
me.
sorry. I thought it was going to be fun.
It was. And it will be. I'm gonna open that file later to be like, what did I do for this episode, and see it. And I'm not even gonna be tired a little bit looking at it.
You're going to be feeling so good, so refreshed.
Yeah.
What
a fun time.
I'm not gonna let out a long sigh.
You're the one who drew it.
Or even a short sigh. I didn't know we could change the size of the image or move it around.
You didn't ask.
I didn't ask. I should have been like, can I make it bigger?
Can I make it just so big?
I could have made tails bigger. I guess that's my fault.
That's what I told you to do.
And think of it this way, Nathan. Julia's going to have to paint this.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
To match the style.
Yeah.
Whereas I just have to sort of photo render mine.
Well, yours will be mostly black.
Oh, yeah.
The room is in 90% shadow.
It's inside of Shadow, the hedgehog.
Yeah.
We established.
Stomach. How did it get there? Huh. Strange.
It got Mars vaulted in there.
Nice. Nice one. Another nice one.
Mom's aborted.
Mall's boarded.
Mm.
Oh, he's got nice hair.
Whoa. He's making that King of the Hill noise.
Whoa! Whoa!
Can you do it again, but in harmony?
Yeah. Me, 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 me. Let's get the harmony.
Do you want to go low? I'll go high.
Yeah, I'll go low.
Okay.
Oh. It's technically a harmony.
Yeah, it is too.
It's 2 notes at the same time. Technically. Try and tell me it's not.
Yeah, just try and tell me it's not.
I'm having a debate about several angles.
Okay.
I think you should go with an upward angle.
Yeah.
I mean, he's already kind of done that for me.
Yeah, that was the joke.
It was a funny joke, haha. Did you love it?
As you pull your knife out.
My chick would dance.
Yeah.
Can't you tell I was kidding? Shing.
Maybe I'll just okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep drawing the hair.
Well, okay.
Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
I'll do this one fast so that if we don't like it, I'll do another one.
I mean, I like it so far.
Yeah, just have him going wah
Yeah.
at something.
Just put a funny thing that he's doing that about,
Yeah.
and we're set.
Is this Nathan?
Is this me?
Oh my god.
Nathan having to draw a background.
Scared the mustache clean off my face.
So this is the
just-
tablet.
It just flies away.
It's me opening the file to render it.
No, Julia, you don't have to do a different one.
Yeah,
this
no.
one's perfect.
This is
really
from
good.
memory. Yeah, get tails in there.
I really thought you were just gonna copy paste what he drew into that
Nah.
box, but
That was an option.
There's my mustache leaving.
Yeah.
when you get too scared,
Yeah.
it pops clean off.
Yeah, it's
It's cute.
that's your Ace Attorney breakdown animation. Your mustache just comes to life and like does a little jig on the stand.
It's because my upper lip gets so sweaty. It doesn't like it.
It like turns into a dog and has to shake itself dry.
Yeah. Oh, this pose is really good, Julia.
This is so funny. I have to render that?
Oh, why did I draw that?
No.
Why couldn't I have thought of something more creative that didn't require so much little bits in the moment?
That's art, baby.
That's
What
art.
do all these lines mean?
What do they even mean? I was just stalling for time, not thinking about the ramifications. Oh. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh,
Oh wait, Nathan has like
mama.
a gamer chair.
I do have a gamer chair for my my back.
Yeah.
Your gamer back.
My gamer back.
My gamer neck.
My gamer back.
My gamer
and my gamer crack.
Do I want?
Yeah, that's what Nathan has.
I've got all of those things.
When do you think they're gonna release gamer crack?
Like the drug.
Yeah, but this time for gamers.
They keep delaying it.
It's still in development.
It's in development hell.
They released it. It's called Baldur's Gate 3.
Whoa! Hey!
I did this morning when Jacob and I were getting out of bed. I did say to Jacob, "Do you think everyone would be okay with canceling the recordings today so that I can play Baldur's Gate 3?"
Why didn't you say that to us?
Yeah.
I would have been like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm not playing Baldur's Gate 3 because I'm an adult. I'm playing Pikmin 4.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That game
And
does
I
look fun.
And I'm not going to say that's why I left my apartment late to come here. But, you know,
Things happen.
I would have happily have continued to play it. But it's the thought that counts. This is a good hand.
I wanted like something that matches this style.
It's
Yeah.
shrink wrapped.
Yeah, it's just like it's so knobbly.
Yeah, it really
I do
is.
just love the image of Nathan opening the file and retching in horror. Why?
Yeah, that's a good hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm always doing this when I'm at my computer.
You open Twitter.
At different things. Yeah. Yeah.
You can truly like, you can change this out with so many things.
Yeah, it's a new meme format just
Yeah.
dropped. It's me reacting to what's on my tablet screen.
Hey, remember that Drawfee episode? This is a callback of what's in Nathan's mouth.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
This is what's on Nathan's monitor.
Yeah.
And also what's in my mouth. You can see pretty deep in there.
Tails?
Yeah, pretty deep in the mouth. Are you throwing the mouse in the air?
Yeah, he had the mouse in his hand and then he was like, oh! And he just threw it into the air.
As everyone knows, when you use the mouse, you're holding it in your hand.
I am.
Yeah, well, he was gripping. He
I
was
was
like, I
gripping.
remember this image being bad.
I was bracing for
Yeah.
the image, and then I saw it, and I still wasn't ready. So I go,
Oh.
"Whoa."
Maybe it's one of those ergonomic mice where you like hold it like this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm doing contact juggling with the mouse.
It's Fushigi mouse.
Yeah, it's ergonomic.
It's so hard to get anything, your mouse to point to anything on the screen. It's just constantly rolling.
Yeah, but it looks really cool.
Yeah.
It's ergonomic.
You can't argue with ergonomics.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is so funny. I
really
can't wait to
good.
see the render.
Yeah, I think this is it.
He started to draw the image on the screen and just got as far as tails. I was like,
What else is there?
this is me. I've started the inking process, and that's as far as I got before I was like,
Oh, it's like this, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's going
There's
wow.
it was blap, and then there's all the heads I drew pogging.
You don't have to draw that, Julia.
You don't-
Yeah.
That would be hard.
Yeah, draw the normal head.
There
Bobby?
he is. Bobby Hill looking ass head.
This is good enough. You've done enough.
This is so funny. Wow.
Great work, Julia.
Thank you.
And great work, everyone,
Wow.
on
Wow.
bringing these iconic album covers into a new dimension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just a bigger version of the same dimension
Yeah.
they were already in.
Yeah.
But I think we've all got a better understanding now of these albums.
We've really, the music
We've really the music.
today.
We really the music this time.
Today the music was. Anyway.
This might be the day the music died.
Oh, so it's time for us to say bye-bye, Miss American Pie.
Yeah.
And you're Miss American Pie, the
yeah,
viewer.
and we're the levy.
Yeah.
And we're so dry.
But if you want to say hi to us again, you can watch us on Twitch Monday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern time.
If you want to make us less dry, subscribe to our Patreon.
Yeah, please subscribe to the Patreon.
Yeah.
If you don't, then I mean, you know, the good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, and they're not going to stop doing that unless you subscribe to the Patreon. You like and
Yeah.
subscribe here.
Yeah, the
Maybe-
good old boys are hitting like and subscribe.
Yeah. And maybe buying some merch.
This could be the day that we die,
So make
Yeah.
it count.
so you should buy merch.
We might die on Twitch if you watch us there. So
Also true, you don't want to miss that.
any day could be the day.
Thanks, everybody.
We're sorry.
Sorry.
We're sorry.
Sorry.